Alright y'all, welcome back. It's Albert Lebel with another episode of the world famous Stock Lock Sunday. Yeah, world famous because I say so, right? So this time around we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to check out my new set of warded lock picks. Now, you can buy these a million different places online. I ordered mine off of eBay. Not that big a deal, I don't think. Not really sure, because I'm not that familiar with these things, to be perfectly honest with you. But they are stainless steel. They seem to be fairly sturdy, so I think they're going to do the trick just fine. Again, you could find them a million different places. What are they? They're warded lock picks. Well, what are warded locks? Well, warded locks are one of the, they go way, way back. They're literally warded locks, meaning, let me break this one out of the package. This is the Master Lock I got from Mr. Lock, the 500 KA BRK, because this one's a breakaway. And I'll show you why in a minute. So, get that out of the way. So, warded lock, they're literally that. There's just wards in the lock so that preventing you from basically just sticking anything flat in there and opening up the lock. The wards, see how the keys are cut so that they go around the warding when you turn the key. That's what these cuts are for. That's all it is, warded lock. Pretty straightforward. So there is the key for this particular lock. Pop it open. All it's doing when you turn the key is really just pushing a wire out of the way. You can see the slits on the side of the shackle, both sides of the shackle. So when you turn the key, somewhere in one of the wards, you're basically turning the wire out of the way so the shackle can open. Hence warded lock again. So that's it. Turn the key, it moves the wire out of the way, and the shackle can pop open. So what's a breakaway lock? This one's a little odd. You see how it's got this reduced areas on the shackle here? On their website, Mr. Lock, it says the breakaway shackle provides emergency access when needed. So, you know, it may be on, say, a shut-off valve, and during an emergency services can snap the lock a little bit easier than say, a tougher lock. But yet it's strong enough to keep it secure. Now, these are not high-security locks. This one here is special, though. We're going to get to that last. By the way, this one here was sent in for the world-famous Locks Without Borders collection by, I know I'm going to say this wrong, Wang Minam Picking. If I remember right, he's in the service, and he was stationed in South Korea at the time when he sent this for the collection. And he sent it, I want to say it was, where's the number? 6,692 miles, according to, I think it was Google Maps I used. So, really cool, really cool. And a beast of a lock. But, really different though, and we'll get to that. So, that is the breakaway from Master Lock there. And I have another one that I have opened previously. I just wanted to show you kind of the package it comes in. This is the 500D. And again, it's a warded lock. Now, again, these locks are not high security locks. The fact that they put a 4 on this, you know, I leave it to Master Lock to put a 4 on there. You know, what can I say? We won't go there. All right. So let me pop it out of here, and we'll take a look at this one. Get that high security package out of the way. And so here's the key for this one. Same idea. The key fits through the warding so the lock can open. Same idea. And you see the reduced areas on the shackle right there on both sides. So when you turn the key, it simply just pushes a wire out of the way and the lock can open. So that's that. So how does the warded lock picks work on these things? Well, what I like to do is start off with what I would call the single one, which only has a single set of teeth. You see how some have 2, and then there's this L one, which is kind of strange. So I start off with the single one. We'll go back to this first Master Lock first. Put it all the way in. Lock doesn't open. So we go to this one with 2. Like that. Put it all the way inside the lock. into the bottom, and the lock opens. That simple. All it's doing is pushing a wire out of the way so it can open. So, same idea with this one. I will start off with the 1. What I call the 1. I don't know what you call these. All the way to the back of the lock. Same thing. Doesn't open. Use the 2. Lock opens. That simple. Now, why is this one unique? Well, there's a couple reasons. Let me get this other stuff out of the way. So, again, I said who sent it. I'm going to say it wrong again. Wangminum Picking. Let's see if I can get that to focus for you. Thanks again for sending that all the way from South Korea. That was flipping awesome of you. By the way, look what it says on the key. Yep. I did not put that on there. Trust me. Yeah, I won't even say it. So, yeah, I'll leave that one alone. But, so yeah, very strange this lock is. And why? Now, look at the key. It's a warded lock. But you see how on these other keys, most of the warded locks that I come by, they're the same on both sides, meaning these cuts. They're the same on both sides. Usually you can put the key in either way. It doesn't matter. On this one here, they are offset. So you can only put the key in one way. And you can see that lump on this side, indented on this side. So the key has to go in only one way. And you can see how these are offset. So the wards are, they're offset. Really cool. And why? Well, I'll tell you. Like I mentioned, on those basic locks, you're basically pushing one wire out of the way. It's usually just one. And you push it out of the way and the shackle can open. This one here, by the way, this is a beast. I mean, this is, talk about laminated steel. I mean, this is hunkin'. Now, these are smaller locks, but, I mean, you can see what I'm talking about here. This thing is like a brick of laminated steel. But, I don't know if you've seen it already. Put that key back in there. Look at that shackle. So it locks in many levels. And I'll show you why. I mentioned getting the wire out of the way so the lock can open. Let me see if I can grab a little light over here. And you can see, if I can get the light down in there, you can see the wires I'm talking about, hopefully. There's several of them in there on both sides. Hopefully I can get that light in there. Hopefully you can see the wires. There's several on both sides and they're staggered like this on both sides. Really, really neat. So if you've only got it locked, say we're going to call them levels. Each one of these a level. If you've only got it locked, excuse me, only got it locked, say one level, you won't have a problem with these warded lock picks because you're only basically releasing one of the wires. But if this sucker is all the way down in there, like it goes like that, what you're going to have to do is either go back and forth through each one of the wires. But see, the thing is there's so many different wires locking it right now, several on each side. So you unlock the one down here, say, for instance, let me get that single one again. Unlock the one at the bottom, if I can find it. There's one right there. So there's one of the spring-loaded deals. But it doesn't matter because there's so many other ones locking it. It's not going to release the thing. But if it's way up on top, we'll go back up here and just put it down, say 1, just for the sake of the video. You get the idea. Then all we have to do is release one of the wires. If I can do it through the camera. Like that. So, you see what I'm talking about now. When it's all the way down in there, you're going to have to release several wires basically at the same time. So, not sure you're going to do it with something like this, but I'm sure you can rig something up to get her done. But still, very unique. I really like this thing. And again, it's built like a tank. Big, thick shackle. Locked in several different places at the same time. Just really, really cool. I'm so glad he sent it over for the collection. Really glad to have it. So that's it. I really just wanted to kind of go over some of these warded locks. It's not something new, but these are new to me, so I wanted a chance to play with them. Give me a break. All right, so that's it. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, if you're not subscribed yet, please do so. And if you like this video, let me know in the comments and hit that like button. You want to see more weird stuff like this? Tell me. All right? Thank you.